what kind of genre would you consider your life to be? Like horror, mystery, comedy, etc. I would consider it a comedy, cause life sure likes to make fun of me and laughs at my misfortune. Jesus is such a fun guy. Here's a random one for you. If you were in a zombie apocalypse, which 4 video game characters would you summon to help you and why? I would pick Sakura Ogami from Danganronpa for pure strength and martial arts speed, Phoenix Wright, using his finger to point at zombies and yell objection so that their heads would explode, good for ranged combat, Amaterasu from Okami, so that I can ride him and plow through a horde of zombies with celestial breath powers, and last but not least, Travis Touchdown, for pure badassery and the power of... Moe. Did you guys know that they released a trailer a while ago for No More Heroes 3, which will be released in 2020? I'm excited. Okay, well here we have a bunch of them from the same person. First one would be, what games would you want to bring to a deserted island? I don't know if it's would or wouldn't, but I'm gonna assume it's would. In which case... oh, how poetic. What other hobbies or interests do you have outside of games? Boy, when I think about it, I don't have any other hobbies as of now, to be honest. I have focused on 3 things for a long time now. Channel, video games in general, and my studies. A while ago I used to read a lot of murder mystery books, but because of how busy I have been, I fell off the wagon, so to speak. same thing when I began drawing last year. It was around, I believe it was around the end of the summer when I started drawing on my tablet, doing like fun little sketches and such. Still proud of this one. But when September came in and I had to study for exams, I dropped it off, forgot about it, and didn't have the drive to come back at that time. But I do have a plan and a mindset. When I begin a new hobby, or restart a hobby from the past, I have to stick to it, which means that I would have to not get distracted anymore. I want to continue drawing because, well, it's fun and relaxing and all. And well, I do believe that as time will go on, especially since August and September are gonna arrive, and I don't have to worry about exams for a long time now, I will have enough time to have 2 more hobbies that I can do. I do want to continue reading books and drawing. Alright, well, let's see about the next question. What is the airspeed velocity of an Aladdin swallow? Well, first, we do have to take into consideration the weight of the swallow. Is it a small swallow the size of a peanut? Or is it a big, fat, chunky swallow? Like a cat, like a fat, chunky swallow. Because if it is a chunky swallow, then, dude, my boy, you have to train yourself. There is no avoiding it. You have to go on a diet, sir. But if it is a small swallow, then we can take 1 swallow in one hand, a coconut in the other hand, and then... Alright, so the next question is, would you want to be a big YouTuber, quote-unquote big YouTuber, like several million subscribers big, with everything it entails? First, I'm going to give you a short and very confusing answer. Yes and no. Buckle up, boys and girls, cause this is going to be a wild one. A wild one. A wicked wild, wild west. Jim West, Desperado, Rough Rider. Okay, jokes aside, where do I even begin? I guess from the very start. That is a good point. What is a big YouTuber? It's a warm summer evening in ancient Greece, circa 600 B... No, my bad. How long do you people think I have been doing videos for? Some of you may know me for a week. Some for a year. Some for more than 2 years when I started Danganronpa, or before that, when I played all sorts of video games. I have been doing videos for more than 5 years. In fact, I could say that we might reach 10 years, given that this channel was created in 2009, and I have done videos outside of YouTube before. The point is, I have been doing videos for a long time by this point. Clearly, I never got any money out of this. I never had money in mind when I started, or even now, I don't have it in mind. I always did videos, especially of video games, for my pleasure, and now for your pleasure as well. Do I want to be big and reach a big audience? To make a lot of people happy with my videos, to make them laugh, to make them smile, to discuss thought provoking topics in video games, analyze video game characters, and share my opinions with everyone, etc. Do I want to be big so that I can reach out to a bigger audience? Of course I do. I mean, who doesn't? But as it stands, with the way I am now, the way I do things, the way I view things, anything beyond 1 million subscribers is a no-no for me as of now. Why? Because, well, some of you know me. I am not perfect, and nobody is. But it is sure telling that I still have a lot to learn, and would I be able to handle more than 1 million subscribers with the way I am now? I don't think so. Some of you know very well the amount of drama that is going on YouTube. From Edeka committing suicide, from all the accusations of cheating on wives and sending nude pics to minors, like in Pro Jared's case, from people like Tobuscus falling into obscurity because of accusations that weren't even true. The list goes on. I'm still a person that makes mistakes. I could accidentally do something that might spread to the entire world and it would ruin my entire life. Like in many people's situations, like big popular YouTube. I just did a mistake. Like I went a bit angry at somebody a couple of days ago, and I felt really bad about that. But that is a topic for some other time that I want to talk about. The point is, I at this point I am still struggling with stuff. However, with that being said, am I gonna let this kind of fear stop me from making videos when I love doing them and it can make people happy? Do I consider myself that much of a coward? No. Because there is also the fact that you never know what the future holds. A reason why, when I will become a much better person, and if I get to that point, I will continue. But if at that point I will still be struggling with this sort of stuff and not grow as a much better human being, and I will feel like I won't be able to resist, or worst case scenario, I'm a complete train wreck of a like I'm mentally unstable and such like and stuff like that, even worse than I am right now. If that sort of stuff happens, I will be pulling the cord. Cause, you know what they say. You either die a hero or last long enough to become the villain. Or in this case, either I end on a good note and, thank everyone that I love for the support, or I will last long enough to make a huge mistake and end up disappointing everyone. Or, best case scenario, I keep doing great until the moment I die. I mean, that would be the best case scenario, that I will become a much better person, like I am physically and mentally, like, healthy and such, in which case I will still continue. And that doesn't even factor if I am even capable to reach such a high number to begin with. Because, like I said before, I have been doing this for years. And, I had something with Danganronpa. I felt like I had an audience there. But if at that point it was like this, and now it is back to this, then I can only reach one conclusion as of now. I am not a good content creator. I don't know what I'm doing. And if that's the case, then, well, the future is bleak. I will still be doing videos for a long while. But unless I do something different or completely revamp what I do or be a sellout or, change myself into better mentally and all that, it is never going to happen. Some people in life are not cut out for the big spotlight. It is It is a sad truth that I am facing a lot of times, but you know, there is one thing that I also keep thinking of, and it still motivates me to do videos. It is that if I can make at least one person happy with what I do, then I'll keep doing it. If you are a magician on a stage with one person, with one kid who wants to see you perform, who is really, really excited to see you, even if there is just one person, then you do the magic. You do the one thing that keeps you going. Because that one thing can have enough power to make you go forward. And, well, here I am, still making videos for my pleasure. And with the hope that I can make someone's day. I mean, I wouldn't still be here after all these years if I didn't enjoy what I do. Okay, well, that was a that was a very heavy topic over there to discuss. So,